know it's Monday night. Chubby and Johnny bringing the insight. We recap the show, every slam and every throw. In the ring, all the drama, just let it flow. Sit, let's fight. Let's break it down right. We're running like a clock, Chubby and HotBody. We're ready to rock. Circle, nothing's ever the same. Breaking down the action, we're playing the game. The heavyweight brawls, hear the crowd roar as the superstars fall. Chubby's got the laughs, Johnny brings the heat. With every punchline, we roll face and feet. We're the kings of the bottom, keep the crowd right. Monday Night Raw, we're running like a clock. Chubby and HotBody, we're ready to rock. In the square circle, nothing's ever the same. Breaking down the action, we're playing the game. So tune next week, keep it locked on the show with Chubby and Johnny. You already know.
All right. What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday night out there in good old Breaking Raw land, out there on Facebook and YouTube. We got some peeps in the chat already. Flying solo tonight, my good friend, my tag team partner, Mr. Johnny HotBody, was a little tired and went to sleep early. I don't know if it was because of all the Paul Heyman he saw early in the show or he was just tired. Gianni, you're flying solo unless you want to come on. I can shoot you over the link if you want to hop on. Hell of a show. I got a couple complaints. Number one complaint is all the fucking commercials. Too many commercials. I was trying to keep count them. And it was literally like, I stopped counting once I hit 30-something. I was like, fuck it. I was done. I was over with the commercials. Couldn't take it. The main event match, we saw 3 commercial breaks. It was like 2 minutes of the match, 3-minute commercial break. Out of freaking control. That it's just too much. But a special shout out. I got a couple special shout outs. Special shout out to, if you didn't see, go back and watch. You had to see. She was there all night in the front row. Our good friend Michelle, she calls herself the tribal chief of the CWO, was front row, almost center, right on the hard camera, and she was wearing her CWO shirt. So thank you, Michelle, for giving the CWO airtime all night on Monday Night Raw. I really appreciate that. It was fucking awesome. So I guess we're going to get into it. How's everybody doing tonight? Pop some comments up on here. Who's all out there in the chat? Larry Jester, my boy. Larry's in the house. D-Ron, get the table. Also, my good buddy Gianni Martello's in the house. Good evening, brother. He said he's going to hop on maybe in a little bit. Larry says, I saw the Wingstop ad with Dom. How do they not have him advertising their tenders? That's his ire. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a classic. And Dirty Dom, he's they're setting him up, to shoot him to the stars. It's going to be Dom's time in 2026. And you got to love it. The whole thing with the whole AAA thing. I loved how they did that the other day. I didn't see the match. I just saw the clip with the AJ Styles. It was awesome. Gianni. Stan Collins, the CWO heavyweight champ, is in the house. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, champ. What's going on? Hell, champ, we should get you. You want to come on here tonight, too? You want to come hang out with us? You're the champ. You should come on if you want. So, let me do a little drink. My new drink of choice. These are unbelievable. Liquid Death Fruity Pebble flavor. And it's like, now I'm doing commercials. Since Raw is, I might as well too, right? They remind me of, remember the Tahitian treat soda? That when we were kids, or when I was a kid at least, we drank. That's what it reminds me of. It's awesome. It's my new favorite drink. Gianni the Belt Dude says, Stan, if you need a CWO, you know what, Gianni? I might get a belt made, CWO belt made in the near future. We might have to talk. All right, so tonight's show, live from Philly. Show started out with like there was any surprise, right? With Division, Paul, Bronson, and Seth. And I got to add this. Seth Rollins wearing the ugliest fucking outfit I've ever seen him wear. The absolute ugliest outfit ever. He looks like he stole somebody's curtains. They were horrible outfit. Some of his outfits look cool, except for the time he wore like the giant oven mitt. Tonight, I don't know what the hell he was wearing. That was ugly. Anyway, they kicked off the show, and I felt like, you know, the Phillies crowd is such a tough crowd. You know what I mean? You got to do a lot to impress a Philly crowd, to get them to react and get them to get behind you. And I felt like, you know, Paul instantly went for the jugular to get in there about ECW to win the crowd over. And then he had to go the extra step even further in the promo by naming Sandman, New Jack, Sabu, RVD to get those pops going, and to also put over the Extreme match later that evening between Jay and Ron. But I felt like it wasn't getting over with the Philly crowd. Maybe it was me, but I mean, it just, even when Jay came out, you know, the crowd they were doing their yeet and everything, but it wasn't like, you know, that crowd a couple weeks ago in Montreal. That crowd was on fire. The Philly crowd tonight, they were tough. They were tough, as expected. You always got to expect them to be tough. But let me see here. Losing my place here. All right, here we go. Stan says, I was denied entry to the Wells Fargo Center. I was trying to invade. They held the champ out. They didn't want the champ. They didn't want too much CWO going on, taking over the building. That's why. They couldn't handle it. Gianni says, definitely, if you get one, I'm getting one too, if it's cool. Of course. But, hey, CWO is all about spreading the love. Larry Jester says, I was going to say, Seth stole my grandma's old curtains, right? Was that not the ugliest freaking outfit? And they look like a grandmother's old curtains. They totally did. Yet Seth's outfit was bad. You got to give the guy credit for actually wearing it. I mean, it takes balls to wear something that ugly, especially in Philly. The fact that he wore that in Philly was even worse. Larry wants to get a belt made eventually too. Do you mean the belt or Seth's outfit? Which one are you talking about here? Gianni says, Philly fans always want blood. Yeah, they weren't getting blood tonight. Shebe. Larry Jester says, Philly crowd is always tough, like their damn cheesesteaks. Just kidding. That's on my bucket list to get one from the city. Larry, what are you doing? What? Where are you from, Larry? Come on. See, we're gonna have to like organize a CWO get together at some point and all get cheesesteaks. Larry wants a Larry needs the outfit from Seth and to wear the CWL belt at the same time. That's hysterical. All right, first up was Io Sky taking on Raquel. Um, this was a really, I mean, come on, Io Sky, one of the best workers in the company, really, really good match. Raquel's big boot to Io, I thought she killed her. She decapitated Io. Io took some really nice bumps for Raquel, really put her over. Overall, like I said, really, really nice match. And before the match, we saw Kabuki Warriors talking with Io and saying they have her back, but Io again saying, no, don't come out. I'm okay. I need to do this myself. And they didn't. They respected her wishes. But we got a surprise from Rhea Ripley coming out and helping her and saving her from the double attack of Roxanne and Raquel, which you knew that which was going to lead to, which we'll get to in a little bit. But what were your thoughts? What you think of the match? Io, Raquel, I got to say, and I've been saying this the last couple months since Liv Morgan went out with her injury. You know, Raquel was living in the shadow of Liv Morgan. She really was. And which is kind of funny, Liv Morgan being a foot and a half shorter than Raquel. Living in the shadow of somebody that small, but a tremendous worker, she wasn't able to shine the way she's been shining. And I give Raquel all the credit in the world. She's really been given this chance, sadly, due to the injury to Liv, but she's been able to take advantage and shine and really present herself as a main event force in the women's division, I feel. And I'd love to hear everybody else's thoughts on this. All right, let's see. Let's see what Stan says. Stan says, it was great seeing the tribal chief, Michelle Stern, there. I hope she had an awesome time. She was having a blast. She actually, let me check, she just had messaged me before we went live that she was touched by the OTC himself. So she was excited. She said yes, and he looked amazing too. So sadly, we won't have Michelle, I'm guessing, tonight because she'll probably be traveling home after the show. Yeah, that boot was crazy looking, wasn't it? I mean, Io really took that amazing, and it looked like she got her head taken off. I actually let out an oh in my living room watching it because I was like, holy shit, that was good. That was really good. What we got here? Larry says the smaller wrestlers bouncing around for the big wrestlers. Usually, yeah. Oh, yeah. It looks great, especially like that. And, they started out doing a traditional old school style big man, little man, or in this case, big woman, little woman style match. And then it just turned into go for it. You know what I mean? They didn't take size into account halfway through. And it's funny because that's usually how an EO match will kind of work is once she gets warmed up, that match gets going. And that's what was happening tonight. All right, Coach C, big fan. Coach C, check out, he just dropped this morning my interview with Coach C on his show, Best for Business. Check it out. I shared out a little clip he put together, which was awesome earlier on the socials. I got to get that link. I got to get the link from you, Coach. Drop the link in the comments. This way you can everybody can see it. And there she is, the woman of the hour herself, the tribal chief of the CWO, Michelle Stern, wearing that shirt tonight. Thank you, Michelle, so much. There she is. Look, even getting a big welcome from the CWO heavyweight champion. He's proud of her. Look at this. Gotta love it. So, Michelle, you got to tell us, what was it like sitting front row for Monday Night Raw? It had to be a lot better without the commercials, right? Coach C, thank you. Thank you always for everything. Oh, look who's watching. Santa's watching. Santa, you want to come on? I'll send you the link. Raquel's starting to look good, back to form. She was in an NXT. She's definitely looking better in the ring. See, and I never saw that, so I never got to really truly experience the whole Raquel ride, shall we say, of her career. There you go. Acknowledge her. Acknowledge the tribal chief. She was there in full force tonight. Santa is on the can. She was touched by greatness, and I'm taking that title, Stan Collins. You better look out, Stan. She came hard tonight at that title. You got wow. September 1st will be the new the announcement, and we'll see. Does Stan keep the title, or does Michelle take the title of the CWO? All right, next up, after that, we had Penta versus Xavier Woods, and I love the whole Penta gimmick, the look, the entrance, the package of Penta, but it really is kind of the same match every week, and it drives me insane. I want to see the dude do more. You see the same setups for the same moves, the handstand in the corner, the flip over the top rope to the outside, the arm thing. But that Mexican Destroyer, I fucking love that. I love that mood every time. I could watch that thing a dozen times in a row, and still I'm like, I need to watch it slow-mo to see the actual process of that whole thing. Don't get me wrong. It was an all right match. But I'd like to just see them. Let's see them go. Let's not have to see all the typical same spots they do over and over. Let's watch them go. Same with Xavier Woods. That dude can go. Let him go. Give him a nice 10, 15 minutes and let him fucking go. Let's see something more than we see. It's the same thing every week, which kills the momentum of the whole product as a whole. Let's see. Michelle says, I'll get back on a little bit. It's hard to hear. Are you still inside the building? Are you on the ride home? Where are you at, Michelle? Stan says, I expected nothing less from you, my travel chief. I'll be ready. That's fucking awesome. All right, Santa says he can do a lot more. Same with exactly. We see the same thing every week from Dragon Lee. He got to do a little more tonight, which I was happy. I can't wait to talk about that match. There we go. My old high school classmate, Nicole Scrow, Nikki Scrow. Hey, my friend. Nicole was there tonight too. Awesome. I was there tonight, but we left early because my friend was like, oh, man, so did you miss the main event then? You missed all the extreme stuff, all the fun. That's when the whole show got really fun. I wouldn't call the tribal chief the greatest. He's no Barry Windham. Now you're talking. Gianni. She's still in the building and trying to get a Rhea shirt. Laugh out loud. That's awesome. That is awesome. Look at that. I mean, the show went off air 20 minutes ago, and there's still a crowd there. That's yeet. And also too, did everybody take note of Michelle yeeting when Jay came out? All right. After the Penta match, we had another backstage segment with the Kabuki Warriors and Rhea getting heated towards each other, and then Rhea came in, and Kabuki Warriors, Asuka went nuclear, Io went nuclear and postal, freaking the hell out, screaming like a lunatic, all because Rhea helped, and Io accepted Rhea's help, but not the Kabuki Warriors. You see where this is going. We're going to start having some tag matches, Kabuki Warriors with Io and Rhea, and I think we're going to see some tremendous fucking matches. And that's going to, let's see. it's going to be interesting to see what happens now with the woman's belt, which we'll get into in a little bit. All right. Comments. All right, Nikki says, yes, I will have to catch the replay. Yeah, you missed it. Catch that replay. Stan says, Michelle Stern, you got to get your sister's t-shirt. That's it. Get that Rhea shirt. Gianni says, that's a dark match after the show. Oh, yeah. Is there any dark matches after the show? Was there any dark matches before the show? Michelle Nikki left, but Nicole, was there any early matches before they went live, if anybody can tell us? It's insane. So it's still a lot of people there. Okay. Yes, I saw her yeeting. She was yeeting proud. She was happy. I saw her. Michelle says, trust me, I've been hugged by Barry Windham. Oh, too funny. All right, next up is what I thought was actually match of the night. Judgment Day taking on Mr. Iguana with his Raw premiere, his Raw debut, and Dragon Lee. And, I mean, this was a match is exactly what I mean. They need to let Penta do what we saw Judgment Day do with Iguana and Dragon Lee tonight. They just let him go. And we saw an amazing match. Real quick, I'm just going to pop this on here. The War Raiders and American Made. So that's the match going on right now. I mean, that's probably a good match, believe it or not. If they let them go. Just let them go. Yeah, so Mr. Iguana making his Raw debut. Now, everybody saw from Saturday all the clips all over social media, YouTube, etc., of Finn Balor debuting Demonito, his puppet. Where was his puppet tonight? They should have brought it out tonight. I don't know if the Philly crowd would have went for it, but I think they would have. I think it would have been an interesting thing. It would have added some more to it. But, excuse me, we also saw the Philly crowd giving some love to Dirty Dom with a Dirty Dom serenade. You got to love that. But also, too, it also could have been Big Dom, because Big Dom was in the house from the Philadelphia Eagles and Cooper DeJean. They showed them guys before this match. So Dom, either way, was getting some love. But again, why no Demonito? And where was that magical puppet that you can now buy for only $100? Let me hold on there, Gianni. Let me get the link here. Where the hell is it? No, stay. Here we go. I'm gonna pop it over to you on Facebook. Okay, there you go. All right. His puppet was left in Mexico. Oh, no. That's what Michelle said. All right. All right. Stan says, that was a good match. Just let him go. Exactly. You see what we saw tonight if you just let them go. I mean, that Judgment Iguana match and Dragon Lee was phenomenal. Look at this. He's stealing HotBody's gimmick. He's in the dark.
I'm in the car.
You're in the dark.
Yeah, sorry. There we go. Is that better? No, it's worse.
Yeah.
Too funny. Yeah. What's going on here?
Look at that. You broke it. You broke the car.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Anyways, what's going on, guys?
Did you get to watch?
I did not. I was actually at the Power Game.
Oh, look at you. What the hell are you doing on here?
I want to hang out with you, bro. Come on.
Oh, all right. Well, hang out.
Yeah.
All right. Larry Jesser says, when I went to a few events in the 90s, early 2000s, they had dark matches before the show. When I went in the mid to late 2000s, they had a dark match after the show. Not sure what they do now. Interesting. Yeah, I wonder why.
They have a
Well,
dark match afterwards.
do they just do one match?
Yeah.
Santa says, "Keep the lights off, please."
Hey Santa.
There goes your Christmas present.
I'm
Again,
getting cool.
Santa says again in this match, Mr. Iguana looked like he was holding back. I've seen him in a few matches now, and he is a lot better. It was yeah. I mean, he didn't get much in. He only got a couple spots in, but overall, I mean, the match was, I thought, phenomenal.
Dude, Triple Mania was phenomenal.
I gotta go back and watch that. I have to watch
Yeah.
Nikki says I missed that. I was getting food and merchandise. Damn, that was the best match of the Nicole. You missed the best match getting food and merchandise, and then you had to leave early, and you missed the main event. That was the Extreme match with all the shenanigans.
Hey Nicole, what's that say? Oh, who's that guy?
All right. Larry
Nicole,
says,
where's our T-shirts at, man?
Larry says we need Head versus Sacco versus Rocco versus Pepe versus Moppy versus Ieska for next year's WrestleMania. Yeah, right. Don't say that too loud because that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's $600 in puppets and socks and everything else.
Next thing you know, we'll have fucking Viagra on a pole match. Thank you, Vince Caruso.
It's only a matter of time.
What?
All right, next up we had Becky Lynch backstage talking about how she was attacked by Natalya recently, and she's been nice and kind and everything else, and getting ready for the big match with her and Natalya this evening, which this backstage promo led to. And I got to say, I was pretty surprised. I'm shocked at the finish. Okay. If people don't know, Natalya's been working a lot of indie shots, mainly for GCW around the country, doing these like shoot style dungeon, heart dungeon style matches with people. And,
MMA,
yeah,
like, honestly.
Yeah. And she went in there tonight and tapped out. Like I mean, obviously they're going to build something with it, but to have her tap out
After all that,
I'm shocked.
And who are those guys that were with her?
On the indies,
trainer?
I don't know. I don't know who they are.
When during Triple Mania, she came out with like 4 or 5 guys. I don't know if they were bodyguards or whatever. I don't
she?
know. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that I don't know.
I don't know what it is about Natty. I mean, she's just been like crapped on. I mean, she's a heart, for God's sakes. I mean, she deserves more, in my opinion.
I mean, basically, it's been a year and a half to almost 2 years now. I've been watching again, and I think tonight's one of the first actual singles matches I've seen her in the last 2 years in.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know if she's moving into the Asian role or what. I don't know. Wasted talent.
Yeah, I totally get that. What's her counterpart? Her little protege or her tall protege.
Oh, I forget her name.
Yeah, I forget her name too. But
Santa, help us out here.
Yeah, I know Santa knows who it is, or whoever in the chat. If you know it, throw it up there. I mean, that girl does nothing for me. I know Johnny loves her. I don't know. Yeah, like Nikki says, Natty is the GOAT. I just feel like they're disrespecting her. I know they're, Natalya's also feels kind of like she's at that point in her career where she's trying to help the younger talent. I wouldn't necessarily call Becky younger talent, and
no,
I don't think she needs Becky to to help put Becky over it all. I think
She's been
Maxine Dupree is her name.
okay. Yeah. She's been actually Natty's been slighted in my opinion.
Totally. I agree. I totally agree. All right, let's go back. All right. Nikki says, I know, ugh, not my night. Laugh out loud. I will send your t-shirt out to you.
Thank you.
Larry Jester says, I always find the bullies acting like victims funny, even in real life. I'm sure we all know assholes who act innocent. Oh, I definitely do.
No comment.
But yeah, it was messed up that Natty tapped out like she did. Even with the injury cover, it made her look exactly. That's my whole. Yeah, they did the thing where supposedly she hurt her arm early in the match. But here's where I get pissed off, because she hurts her arm early in the match, and then a minute later, after she's selling the arm, she does these 3-4 moves in a row that she uses the arm to lift Becky and no sells it, and then goes back to selling it. You know what I mean? Like, that drives me insane. It's like,
Did she forget what she was doing?
yeah, exactly. It's like they lose their train of thought on what they're doing, and they don't realize that you just no sold it, and then you go back to selling it instantly. It just drives me insane.
You know what I'd love to see? Sorry. You know what I'd love to see? MMA match, MMA style match. Not WWE MMA, but actual MMA style match between Natty and Ronda Rousey. That would be amazing.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
That would be interesting. Larry says, speaking of Italian not being booked, where the hell is Tamina? She was let go a while ago.
And another one, Shayna Baszler is actually not retired. She's going to be in AEW, I heard.
I'm not surprised.
No. Right there.
I don't know if they'd be able to do anything with her, but who knows?
The money train. Come on now.
Yeah, exactly. All right, next up we have my girl Bailey with her new promo for the week. And you see where they're going with this. They're really going to make it that Bailey has cracked up, lost her mind, gone over the edge.
I'm happy to see this. I'm happy to see, like, Bailey has talent. I don't care what anyone else says. We're at an agreement. This is good for her. This is good for WWE. This is like, remember when Flair was in the insane asylum? It reminds me of that, so to speak.
Yeah.
But better.
Yeah. I love too how they did the very ending of that promo. The last thing she says is, "I'm not sure what I need," and then they close like the camera on her, and then you just hear her voice say, "I just need a hug."
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
They did it good. They did it really good. But it's going to be interesting once she gets into the ring. How is she going to act? You know what I mean? And how are they going to go with this? And how many weeks of these promos are we going to see? And how is she going to bring herself back? Where is she going to show up? I'm guessing it's going to be something with Lyra Valkyrie.
Yeah. But I don't know if you remember NXT, when she was in NXT, she used to hug Izzy, her number one fan. Now Izzy's wrestling now. And I would love to see her bring and do something with that. That would be interesting to see. But yeah, I see Lyra Valkyrie, and definitely.
Nikki says, I think WWE has a vendetta against the Harts ever since Martha Hart sued them for Owen's death, as she rightfully should have.
She has a vendetta on everybody.
It could also, well, I mean, you could even say, because Brett always opens his mouth too, You
hear what he's talking about now?
What was it? He was invited to SummerSlam, but they didn't give him a chair to sit on.
And then he's like talking about Hogan and everything. I'm like, dude,
Well, yeah, the whole Hogan thing, man. See, this is where now I before I say anything, I'll say I never met Hulk Hogan, never had any encounters or experiences with him, but I just heard things from day one that I went into the wrestling business. And this is where now, sadly, after somebody passes away, all the bad shit this person did is just going to start flooding out, and everybody's fucking talking. And then next thing, there's going to be fucking books and fucking interviews and documentaries, and everybody's going to be trying to cash in the bad mouth Hulk Hogan.
The foam is rising to the top.
That's it.
But honestly, you have to separate the man. There's a good woman behind every man, and here's my woman.
There you go.
But separate the man and the character. The man himself wasn't so good, but may he rest in peace. The character, greatest of all time, revolutionary. You can't take that away from him. You can't.
No, you can't take away what he did. No, absolutely not. I agree.
And I was a Hollywood Hogan fan, just because. I mean, I wasn't really a red and yellow. So.
I mean, I was a Hulkamania fan when I was 14 when it first happened.
Mm-hmm.
Larry Jester says, he's talking about Tamina. I thought she was still under contract. Now, I think pretty sure, maybe Gianni can clear this up, but Tamina was let go a while ago.
Yeah, when they did that big, those cuts.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. I thought she was let go in one of those mass cuts. All right, Larry says that would be a good scary movie. Just a crazy character saying need a hug, but then it's like Hugo from Looney Tunes where they hug too tight. Absolutely. That interesting. Yeah, I can't wait to see where they bring her back. How long we're gonna have to wait for this?
I'd say about a month and a half. Vignettes.
Yeah, we're going to need some good time to see this all come together. All right, next up, we had another backstage interaction promo with Sheamus talking about what's going on with him and this whole Rusev thing. And all of a sudden, Rusev comes out of nowhere, and they go to attack each other, and out comes the swarm of all the backstage security and Adam Pearce. And Adam Pearce, I thought, was going to have an absolute aneurysm. I never saw him go. He just went absolutely nuts, screaming and hollering, hyperventilating.
He's horrible. He's absolutely horrible, in my opinion.
I was genuinely concerned for him. I thought he was going to just have an aneurysm and drop right there on camera.
The matches he did back in Ring of Honor, yeah, I know HotBody's going to say this. They were fantastic. It's like, okay, a player trying to be a coach and being horrible at it. It's like, it doesn't work.
Right.
You know. But.
All right, Nikki says, I read that Hogan's ex-Linda had Brutus Beefcake and his wife thrown out of the funeral service. I don't know if Beefcake was thrown out too, but I know supposedly she definitely threw out his wife. Which, hey, I mean that woman. I don't know his wife or whatever, but she talked mad shit about Hulkster for a while, and then she shows up.
Wait, Linda got thrown out, or Sky, whatever.
No, Linda threw Brutus Beefcake's wife out.
Oh yeah.
But also,
Missy,
too,
whatever her name is.
Missy.
Yeah.
Why was Linda there? Linda just talked mad shit about that Hulk Hogan for the last 10 years.
And Brooke wasn't there. You know why Brooke wasn't there? Because Hulk wanted to be cremated. And this wasn't for him. this was for everybody else.
Yeah.
In a negative way. I'm not talking
Yeah.
positive. I'm talking negative. And first, when I heard that, I was like, oh, what about it? And read more into it, and it was like, okay, that makes sense. Harry Malaya didn't want to funeral service. He didn't want to be have people see him laying in a casket. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Total sense.
Totally. All right. Larry says the Bailey bear hug will be her new move. I like it.
Belly to Bailey.
Old belly to Bailey. Larry also says Adam Pearce found out that someone ate part of his lunch and he went into Hank Scorpio mode. He really did go nuts.
You went to Cornette mode, man.
Yeah. Big time. All right, next up, we had the big announcement that the rumors have been swirling for the last week. What's going on with Naomi? The rumor was, and we were waiting to hear a confirmation, and her and Big Jim did a interview with Stephanie McMahon, which was on her podcast, I guess, which will be coming out now. And they played the clip with Naomi in the ring, and they made the announcement that Baby Uso is on the way. Naomi is pregnant. And I thought the way they did this segment was great and horrible at the same time because they gave Naomi her moment, but it drug out too long.
It was corny, so to speak.
She was losing the crowd, and then she would say a great one-liner, get them back, and then it drug out again.
Okay.
And it would kill them again, and she would do it again, and she said early on when Adam Pearce was out there with her, she's not handing shit back. But then at the end of this, she laid the belt in the middle of the ring and left the belt. So, kind of, I don't know.
Are we talking tournament for the belt?
We don't know. We're going to have to hear what goes on. But she said give her some 9 months and change, and the heifers in the back better be ready because they better proceed with caution when she comes back.
See, I call politics because, and I'm sorry if this offends anybody, because of who she's married to, she's getting special treatment. A girl we all know and love, so to speak, got fired for being pregnant. Former ECW talent. You remember who that was, May?
Is that Dawn Marie?
Yes. So I don't know.
But also, too, that was a whole different regime.
That's true, too, yeah. That's true, too, yeah.
That was Vince and his cronies.
Dawn shouldn't have got fired.
No.
Dawn's a sweetheart.
Yeah, but that was Vince and his cronies doing that. So, different regime, different times, different owners, different management.
Different
everything. Let me see. Stan says, congratulations to Naomi and Big Jim. Yeah, congrats go out.
Absolutely.
Congrats go out. And one of her lines was, Big Jim likes to Netflix and chill, if you know what I mean. She had great one-liners. She really did. I got to give her that.
I think this is Jimmy's third kid. I know he has 2 from a previous marriage.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I mean, he seemed very, very happy and excited about it when she had him do the announcement on the Stephanie's show in the interview. So he seemed super, super excited about it. So
go ahead.
No, seriously, congrats to them. Well deserved.
Absolutely. Absolutely. As soon as I read that we're going to have an announcement, I'm like, yeah, she's pregnant. Yeah.
Michelle says it was drug out a little too long, but it was nice and I'm happy for
Michelle should have did it running
her.
halfway through the segment.
Then she also said that was before the triple nose.
Yeah, I know.
Nikki says by the same token, Becky, Carmella, and Alexis Bliss didn't get fired either for being pregnant.
That's true too. I forgot about this. My apologies.
Larry says Becky got pregnant during Vince's era, right? But yeah, different times now. Everything wasn't on social media back in Dawn's time. It's true.
I'm still bitter about Dawn getting fired with no good reason.
I'm sure she is too. I would be.
Hey, and the funny thing is, I actually met her daughter last year at the gathering.
Wow.
Real quiet girl.
Nikki says Carmella was later released though.
Did you hear about that? About the release?
No.
How her and Mickey James got their stuff, like their belongings, sent to them in a garbage bag.
What?
John Laurinaitis sent their attire and everything back to them in a trash bag. Yeah.
Gotta love the wrestling business.
Johnny Ace is an asshole.
Yeah, I mean that's part of that. I mean, that's old school regime, old school mentality, and you know, they cut your fucking throat and not think twice about it.
Don't forget people power. my Johnny Ace impression there. Sorry.
Michelle says the crowd was chanting "Baby," so they were. It was awesome.
That's cool. I'm gonna watch that tomorrow before I go to work.
It was really.
Lincoln,
I mean, it was good. I mean, let me know what your thoughts are if you watch it.
I got Lincoln Park tomorrow night at the arena, so I got plenty of time.
Nice. Larry says the segment could have been shorter, but I thought it was good and I liked it though. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it should have been shorter. You can tell they like just gave her moment because you're not going to see her for a while. It went too long, but every line she brought the crowd right back because she had great one-liners.
See, she's an all-around good talent.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Nikki said that's so wrong for them to do that. They did the same thing to Luna Vachon. Well, I think there was a lot more with the Luna Vachon stuff, though.
Way much more, yeah. It's true.
Larry said Lincoln Park is awesome, both old and new.
There's a woman lead singer now.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see that.
All right, so next up we had backstage segment, Jay Uso and CM Punk. And Punk's trying to tell Jay, hey, yo, man, I got your back. I'm there for you. And Jay didn't want no help. He was another one saying, hey, I don't need your help. I appreciate you, but I don't want to have to owe you a favor. And Punk was like, all right, it's not about that. You know, I just want to let you know I'm going to have your back. But come time in Paris, it's every man for themselves. So
they're hinting something. When I get like CM Punk saying, I got your back, man, I got your back. Could we see a heel turn?
I don't think so. Because I truly think the end-all payoff is going to be WrestleMania main event, Punk and Rollins for the belt. Definitely.
And I see Punk going over.
Yeah, totally. All right, Larry says, didn't Luna beat up ICP? Who didn't Luna beat up?
She should have been world champion.
Yeah.
And Ducey was going to drop it to her. And she said no. You ever hear that story?
No.
Medusa was going to drop her the belt on Raw. and Luna was like, "No, you can't do it." So, yeah. And the way they did to her in her Hall of Fame, they didn't even give her like an actual award, or it's in the legacy wing. Get the fuck out of here. Luna Vachon did more for this business than a lot of people.
Yeah. Michelle said the other dark match was El Grande Americano versus one of the LWO. How'd the Philly crowd like El Grande Americano? Luna beat up Sable and was reprimanded for it backstage. Well, that was probably deserved. Sable was not well liked.
Hey, Michelle, do we have any ECW chants?
Yeah, there was.
Like, she's got herpes and she's a crack whore and all those great ones.
None of those, but there was ECW chants.
This will live on in infamy.
Larry said, I used her a lot on Raw for SNES. I thought it was neat to see a woman on a video game. Plus, I always was a fan of hers. That's awesome. All right, after that segment, we had another quick backstage segment before the main event. We had the Judgment Day back heading to their cars, vehicles to leave the arena, and they see Dirty Dom talking with El Grande Americano. And Dom tells Finn, don't worry about a thing. I'm just making sure things are covered, looking out for us. And Finn didn't seem too happy about it.
Finn is wasted talent, in my opinion. Finn is one of the greatest wrestlers in the world. I don't know why they don't use him more.
Him and JD. I mean, they're both amazing workers. Amazing.
Do you ever see his work in Japan?
No.
When he was Prince Devitt? Oh my God, man. Amazing. Go ahead.
Michelle says they liked them a lot. And yes, there was, and no, this is a PG show.
Man. Thanks, Michelle. But do you remember the demon gimmick? You ever see the demon gimmick?
You know what? I never saw it.
The demon gimmick turned up about 10 notches. It was fantastic.
Now, did he ever do that gimmick in WWE or no?
Oh yeah. Triple H loved it. But at the beginning of his career in WWE, so to speak, he had the whole face paint and everything. It was awesome. Face paint, body paint. Yeah, it was amazing.
Really? Hold on. I want to look that up real quick.
The demon gimmick, yeah.
Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Comes out crawling and everything. It's awesome.
That's wild looking.
Mm-hmm.
And why'd they stop him from doing that gimmick?
Beats me. Maybe he didn't want to do it anymore. Maybe Vince stopped it. I don't know when he got injured. He was World Heavyweight Champion with the fruit roll-up strap, as I like to call it, the red Universal title.
Right.
And that it just, I don't know.
Interesting.
It baffles my mind.
All right, so the main event happened. Jey Uso came out first with an homage to the one and only New Jack. He had his shirt cut up like New Jack. He had the bandana like New Jack. Came out with the shopping cart filled with all the weapons. Yeeton. It's good stuff.
That I'm definitely watching. I'm definitely watching that.
Yeah, it was cool. It was a nice homage. And then
shout out to New Jack.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then I really, in all honesty, can't give a judgment on this match because of all the commercials.
How many commercials were there?
There was 3 commercial breaks before they went to take it home.
God. And how long was the match? Like 5 minutes?
No. So it probably went a good 20 minutes. 3 commercial breaks right there is 9 minutes.
Hey WWE, I know you're watching. Enough with the fucking commercials. Sorry.
You couldn't make out. Like, put it this way, I think it was the first or second commercial break. They came back from commercial, and the ring was completely filled with like a dozen chairs. Like, how did they get in the ring? What happened? What did we miss?
Michelle, fill us in.
Yeah, it's so I can't even tell you. Like, it seemed like, okay, it was an all right match for an Extreme Rules match, but naturally, you knew it was going to be a typical ECW style finish. And then first we
Watered
had,
down, basically.
yeah, but we had Bronson come in first, which then led to LA Knight coming out to make the save. And then Seth came out, which then led for CM Punk to come out and make the save. And then Seth and Punk went and fought through the arena, so they left. And then Bronson and Braun got the upper hand on Jay because LA Knight ended up going through a table on the outside, so he was out. And the crowd started chanting OTC, OTC. And I got to say, I was not expecting it because I had heard don't expect to see him again probably till right before Survivor Series. And boom,
Okay.
he came out, made the save, cleaned house, and it was good. It was well done. It really was. It got the crowd going. Crowd was going nuts. So I could say
Did he get his shoes back?
he did not get his shoes back, and he had an opportunity to take Bronson's shoes.
What is this whole fucking shoe gimmick? I don't get it.
So
You know.
we'll see. But they're going against each other at Clash in Paris.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what? Let me see. One word, 4 letters. Yeet. There you go, Nikki.
What does yeet mean? Can anyone tell us, please?
What does yeet mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, fuck yeah.
Rick, it's the new what or the new yeah. It's like Rikishi doesn't even know what the fuck it means. It's like oh my grandbaby's a thing. Yeet yeet yeet. Get tired of this.
Michelle said he was awesome, and oh my god, it was sick that match. Yeah, see, Michelle got to see it all firsthand. We didn't. we missed more than half of it. Larry says too many ads for streaming show, especially for your main event. Yeah, exactly. Way too many. Michelle says Jay was trying to pull a Terry Funk laugh out loud.
Oh jeez.
Now Michelle messaged me during the show, and she said this was before the main event, or maybe 20 minutes before the main event, that they changed the ring apron 3 times. Why, Michelle? Any idea why they did that? I was thinking maybe because there was different advertisers on the ring apron. I don't know. Larry says Yeet is like Yvonne Eat Nisha. Doesn't mean anything. Yeet. Gianni is muted.
Sorry, Megan's getting out of the car.
See you,
Hey,
Megan.
it says goodbye.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Yep. What I expected. Product placement. Interesting.
It's all it is anymore. Like, why don't they get it out of the way the first 20 minutes of the damn show?
It's crazy. Crazy. Too much. Too much. Well, that was your Raw from Philly tonight. Is anybody going to NXT tomorrow night? I think they're at the Leah Chorus Center, if I'm not mistaken.
Where's that
Yeah.
at? Still in Philly?
That's in Philly. That's by Temple University.
Okay.
Now, maybe if anybody knows, they could correct me. So tomorrow they're at the Leah Chorus Center. And then next Tuesday night, NXT's back at the arena before AEW goes in there. Am I correct on that?
I think you are, yeah.
So come on, CWO. We need product placement. CWO signs, shirts like Michelle did tonight in the front row. Larry's making too many Simpson references. Don't apologize, Larry. Don't apologize.
Hey, Bay, you have those pictures handy?
What pictures?
I sent you last week.
I don't. I never downloaded them because I didn't know what was going on.
Okay.
Yeah, and I didn't know if you were going to be on tonight or anything.
We'll do it another day.
Yeah, we'll do a separate.
Yeah. That's the same convention. I had a FaceTime with Michelle and Barry Windham.
Absolutely.
Great time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You should have seen Michelle's face.
People show stuff. It's so crazy. I was watching a show on YouTube that goes about 22 minutes, and they had 3 ad reads. So, yeah, WWE is doing it wrong, I guess. Hey, you know what? I hate to say it. If I had ad reads, I would do it too. Actually, look, I can be I love you guys, but I'm just gonna be a pain in the ass, and it's only 5. There you go.
I love it. That's
Technically,
awesome.
I am sponsored by the energy drink Dubby, so the link is in the description for the show. Yes, she sat next to IRS. That was hysterical.
The real one or cosplay?
Cosplay.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
The best gift ever. Yeah, Michelle's birthday is coming up. Make sure everybody wishes Michelle a happy birthday. When is your birthday,
Happy
Michelle?
21st birthday, Michelle. Yes.
Yeah, YouTube is way different. And from what not that my channel is monetized yet, which if you haven't already, please go down below and subscribe. I need to have at least 1,000 subscribers before I can monetize, and I still am falling short of my hour watch time, but we're going to fix that with more shows, more subscribers, more CWO members. YouTubers. Happy birthday, Michelle, from Nikki.
But Triple Mania, if anyone hasn't seen it, it's a must watch. Like I loved it. I mean, they had, I don't know, just because it was new to me, but it was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
It's actually because I had posted a clip yesterday. I think I did a quick video on it or whatever about Demonito.
Today or yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, and Santa had shot me a message, and he said that he actually enjoyed it better than SummerSlam.
Yeah. And my favorite character wrestler, even though his, I heard his career was short-lived, was Mini Maximus or the little guy. Yeah.
He is little. Michelle's birthday, so that's on Sunday. Is it Sunday? I think it's middle of next week. I think, or when is that? It's next week.
24th, I think.
27th is her birthday, so that's next. Is that next Monday?
Tuesday or Wednesday.
Larry, I don't get how boring people playing games get thousands of followers. Dude, you know what? I don't either. My daughters used to just sit and watch, and actually my daughter is one of them now. She streams online playing video games, and people love that. I mean, it's the younger generation. They like rather watch people play the games than actually playing the games, I feel. And I don't get that. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'd rather play the game.
Yeah, I would rather want to play. I don't know.
What is your daughter's YouTube channel?
She's actually on Twitch, I think. She doesn't do YouTube.
Okay.
Not that I know of. I don't know. I'm not on Twitch, so. Larry says, happy birthday, Michelle. The CWO champ, Stan the Man, says, happy early birthday, Michelle. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Nicole Scrooge says, Nikki Scrow, my birthday is 10/11. The O2C will make a great gift. Just saying, laugh out loud. How about that? Next Wednesday is Michelle's birthday.
Yeah.
We're all going to have to do a yeet birthday for Michelle next week.
Yeah. Yes. Have Johnny HotBody jump out of a cake for her.
There you go. Michelle says, I want to know what Moron is paying. $99.99 for Finn's puppet.
Trust me. There are going to be a lot of.
They're going to be all over the place. Did they have them for sale tonight by chance? I'm really shocked he didn't bring it out tonight. I gotta look. I want to see how many views that clip got. I bet you got over 1 million views. Let's say.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't even type the whole thing in. It's the first thing that comes up in the search. No, it didn't. Okay.
How many?
368,000 views.
Still, give it time. By the end of the week, we'll have 1 million views. Watch.
The AJ Styles Dominic Mysterio got 641,000 views.
You watched Conan's introduction?
I did not. I got to go back and watch it.
He spoke Spanish, and right after they had someone speaking English. I'm like, it's so annoying to me. I'd rather have. Yeah, it was like he spoke in Spanish, and then they said it in English. It was like, why don't you have subtitles? But I'm not going to ruin it for you. But yeah, it was a good speech. Really good speech.
Happy belated birthday there, Larry.
Happy birthday, Larry.
Michelle says, thanks, boys, and Barry Windham can jump out of my cake. Johnny got booted out of the cake for Barry Windham.
One word to say about that. Yeet.
Michelle says, no, they did not have the puppet on sale tonight. Laugh out loud, $100 for the puppet. How about that?
Doesn't surprise me.
That puppet's got a bigger payday than me.
And both of us put together.
I'm telling you. Hysterical.
Unbelievable. $2 puppet. A $2 freaking puppet, man. Oh.
What was that? I was going to ask a question. Oh. There's a rumor that was starting to go around towards the end of the week that the possibility is now available. The option is now there for WWE to buy TNA as well. Should they do it?
Yes.
And I think it's probably going to end up happening. They're already working together. Why not?
There's been talks of Triple H being there, meeting with them for the past couple of years.
Yeah. Who owns TNA right now? Because it's not Dixie Carter anymore, correct?
No. The Owl Network?
Oh, I don't even know what that is.
Santa, if you're still on, or
I don't
Larry,
think he,
let us know. You look it up real quick, babe?
let me see. Because um Anthem Media Group.
Anthem. Yeah, the owl. There's an owl logo, right?
Yeah. Anthem Sports
Okay.
and Entertainment. Interesting. I actually I watched them 2 weeks ago because Vicious Vicky was on. Did we talk about this? She had a match and they squashed her out, but she had shared out to watch, and she shared a link with a free sign up code for a month.
Oh,
And
nice.
I watched the show she was on, and it was bad. It was really, really bad show.
Who'd she work? Who'd she work with?
I don't even remember.
Wow.
But they squashed her out, and I felt I was pretty bummed because she could have outworked that girl, and she probably could have. They would have let her work. They would have had a nice match, I bet. But that girl needs a shot. They really need to.
Yeah, definitely.
Give her a chance.
And she, as much as I regret saying this, AEW. I see her in AEW more than WWE. WWE just go ahead.
You know what? Like, I gotta say this. That fucking everything I see of that Tony Storm, I absolutely love. Everything that every clip I see of that girl, I love. I think she's carrying that company on her shoulders.
Dare I say this? I agree with you because before her it was Britt Baker.
I mean, I don't see clips of anybody come up except for Tony Storm.
Yeah.
Jakara Jackson, Michelle said.
What?
That's who Vicky worked. Jakara Jackson.
Oh, okay. I don't know who that is.
Nikki says yes to buying TNA. They also need to bring Cross back, which there was quite a few "We Want Cross" signs out in the crowd tonight.
And the reason why he hasn't been reached out by AEW, listen to this. They think it's a work.
I mean, I'm not surprised. Supposedly, from what I didn't read the article or hear this, but supposedly he came out and said he was offered a contract, but Scarlett was not. So he turned it down.
Would you blame him? Come on
No.
now. That's a package deal.
Exactly. And I still don't understand, unless she has an injury I don't know about, why that girl's not working. Michelle says it was so bad I felt bad. And Gianni, you're absolutely right. Tony Storm is amazing. And Nikki says Tony Storm is the heart of AEW. Michelle met her 2 weeks ago. She got her picture with her CWO shirt. Met her 2 weeks ago. She's such a sweetheart. Yes, WWE knows you want Brock. You know what? I forgot all about Brock actually came back. He hasn't been on anything since his SummerSlam appearance. Am I correct?
Yeah. It's just, I think Brock's time has passed.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Who knows? Who knows? All right, everybody. I know it's getting late for everybody. Any other questions, comments, anything else you guys want to add before we close up shop for the night? That's true. He's a quarter timer now. He's not even a part timer. He's a quarter timer.
He's made enough money. He likes being up there on his ranch in Canada.
Yeah, he's chilling, relaxing, loving life. Supposedly his daughter wants to come into WWE now.
That let me tell you something. I've seen pictures of her, bro.
She looks like
That's
him.
the
Scary.
next big, the next big thing.
Correct. Brock has not been on anything since then. He needs to go. Yeah, I mean, he'll probably come in. He'll do a couple things to build up this match with him and Cena, and it'll be Cena's farewell match. Brock will put him over, and then that'll probably be the end of Brock too.
Do you think Brock's on a Goldberg status contract? Like so many matches a year or whatever the case, appearance
I
of the year.
mean, it was put out that it was a very part-time deal.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's totally just for this whole Cena thing as the send-off for Cena. Yeah. Michelle says he'll probably be on SmackDown eventually. Is Cena on Clash in Paris? Is he? I don't even know. We lost Gianni. Larry says, I don't blame him. I'd chill on my ranch too if I had one. Forget everything and everyone for the most part. He'd be Netflixing and chilling with Sable. There's my brother from another mother. My tequila twin, Mr. Jonathan Owens. What's going on, brother? Hey, John, did you go tonight to Raw? Did you go and actually see it, or did you chill at home and watch it in the comfort of your own home?
See, the whole thing with Lesnar and Cena, that makes sense because they broke in together.
Yeah, totally. Let's see. I find a Sable that emotes. Oh, look
Sable,
at you. Living the beach life. You son of a bitch, you. I'm
Sable needs to
jealous.
stay. Sable needs to stay away. Stay far away.
It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful, beautiful thing. Yeah, Sable doesn't. She looks so different. Crazy, crazy. So, all right. Anybody going to NXT tonight? Tomorrow night? Next week? Anybody going to AEW shows next week? At the arena, please. CWO, put us over.
September
Shirts,
24th.
signs, hold them up.
September 24th, AEW will be at the Pearson Event Center. You may see someone you know in the crowd.
You working it?
Yeah. I work the floor every AEW show.
Larry says if Cena ended up with Nikki, my gosh, they would probably push for Cena Nikki versus Brock Sable match. Oh, God forbid.
Oh God, please don't. Wow.
Yeah, no thanks. No thanks.
No.
Oh yeah, I forgot that whole thing too, where Nikki came out and made the save. I forgot all about that with the Becky Lynch thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Interesting. All right. Any last comments from anybody? I'm gonna wrap up shop.
Brie Bella and Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar and Sable. Oh, I shudder to think.
Yeah. No thanks. No thanks.
No.
The Divas match. All right, everybody. Well, like I said, I'm going to wrap it up. I want to thank you all so much for every week for tuning in. Thank you all for being a part of the CWO. Thank you all so much for everything. I appreciate you all. I love you all. CWO for life. And especially big major shout out to my CWO champion, Stan Collins. A shout out to Michelle Stern, the tribal chief for tonight, being front row with that CWO shirt. Also, shout out to Vanessa Bello, one of my Patreon peeps. And shout out to Jonathan Owens. Tequila! Next time I come up north, I hope to see you so we can have a couple shots together, brother. Until next time, everybody, we'll be back next Monday. Make sure you subscribe down below. Subscribe to all the socials, Chubby Dudley Official. And love you all. See you next week.